Ken Trahan visiting with Mark Martin, who was a top assistant on the state championship team in 2013 for East Jefferson, became the head coach the following year. Mark, first of all, congratulations. It's nice to be remembered, isn't it?
Oh, it sure is, man. It really is. It was a very special time, around here, and I know the guys who played on his team and the coaches and the fans remember it because it's something that's very, very special to them. Every time I see someone, that's all I want to talk about.
Start with the staff. You had a really good coaching staff. Coach Nick Saltaformaggio assembled a really good staff here.
Yeah, we did. We had Coach Alello, who came to us. Frank Alello did an outstanding job as offense coordinator. Eric Roberts and coach our secondary did real well. George Ryan handled our defensive line with Salt, who was the head coach and did work at defense. Lucian Dotree did a great job at the offensive line. And, I wound up coaching the quarterbacks and the fullbacks. We had a great staff.
Speaking of quarterbacks, you had a good one. Eugene Wells was, I guess the best word to describe him is winner. He just did everything to help you win.
Yeah, he really did. I've never been around a guy who really accepted coaching that great. We had to take him and the flex bone fit him to a T. He was one of the best guys. He was a great reader and handled the ball well and just ran that offense to perfection.
Didn't hurt that he had Ronald Green to turn around, hand the ball to, or even throw it to him a couple of times.
Yeah, Ronald Green was a special player too. He really complimented Eugene in that offense, and had great hands.
Think about that regular season. Franklinton was the only team that really challenged you, as I recall, in that regular season. Everybody else, you just shut them down completely. I did the game on radio when you shut out Jesuit 21-0. I walked out that day saying, that team's really good. They've got a real shot.
Yeah, that Franklinton game was a very, very difficult game to play. It was at their place. It wound up being for the district championship. And I think the time that we were able to hold Franklinton at the 2-yard line for 4 downs, after that I told the guy, I said, we got something special here.
And you proved it in the playoffs. Finally, I got over the McDonough 35 hump. That was one that you had trouble doing, and beat North DeSoto, and then of course you ran off some wins against Warren Easton, a great program with Tony Hull, Neville, obviously an elite program, and then Carr. That's one heck of a run.
Yeah, it really was. All those, I tell you, the Neville game were like 2 heavyweight fighters just sitting in the middle of the field fighting, and so it was a very special moment for us. The Carr game was magical. It was like you were living in a dream. Playing that game in the dome with our fans. It was a very special game, and I think that the guys at halftime, even though we were behind, made an adjustment and decided that, hey, we were going to win this game.
And you did, much to the surprise of a lot of people. I'm sure that was part of the theme that you used with the team, is that nobody expects you to beat these guys, right?
Yeah, exactly. When we left here, when we left here, Salt used to always show the guys the motivational film and stuff. And I'll never forget, there wasn't a dry eye in a place. And I'll never forget VZ standing up saying, we've been doing this since we were 6 years old. This is our time. This is our special moment. And we're not going to let anybody stand in our way.
Last but not least, to get to the Dome, you're at the 1-yard line. Got to make a decision either to go for it or kick it. You've got a kicker who hasn't been a football player, doesn't really speak English. And what does he say?
He tells us all, he says, don't worry, I got this. It's also, I said, what did he say? He said he's got it, so we're going to go do it,
And he did it.
Yeah, he definitely did.
And the Warriors did it.
Yeah, the Warriors did it, and like he said, I love my country, when he said at the end.
Memory for a lifetime.
Oh, God, yes, definitely.
Mark, awesome. Congratulations, wonderful memories, and this is well due for you guys.
Yeah, it really is. The school did a great job in doing this and remembering these guys, because this one special moment, maybe never to be repeated again. Who knows? It's gonna be. It was a right time, the right people, in the right place. I guess it was, like you said, lightning in a bottle.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, buddy.